Hello, and welcome back to Transistor. I'm not where we left off, because someone did suggest that since I cheesed the boss like no tomorrow, found a completely insane bug where I was just apparently in God mode. I don't know why that happens, and I did actually look this up as well. I tried searching for, like, the spine, no damage, and I found another video doing the exact same thing, going to the same spot, and apparently you just don't take damage there, and they just, like, spammed load particles or something until it died. So apparently that's just a thing that I just accidentally found, and it was suggested that I redo the fight because, you know, oh, it wasn't really a proper fight and stuff, and normally I would say, screw that, whatever, I beat it, that's fine. Like, if I beat it, I beat it. If it's a bug or I find a spot where you can't get hit, that's fair game for me, but I do still feel like I kind of want to test this boss again, because, you know, I got some ideas. I was very confused when playing it. We had a really bad setup for it. I watched it now, like in editing and stuff. I played it once. I feel like I understand it a little better, so I just want to try it out again. We could wait with it. I could do it, like, I'm sure I have to play the game multiple times for achievements or whatever. Maybe not, but we could leave it off for later. But at that point, I might have, like, many other abilities or just way more knowledge than I kind of should have at this point. I don't know. So, why not? I kind of feel like doing this. We're back here right before the fight. There is an access point right here. I've made a backup here in case I, for some reason, want to fight him again. And now we can, like, properly prepare as well. So we definitely need some kind of clearing ability, and we need some kind of single target. And Purge, sure, that's decent single target. Like, it does do a lot of damage over time. Kind of a surprising amount, actually. And I really wish we could see that. I mean, I can inspect, I guess. Yeah, it is 120 damage in 3 seconds. And I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And when you do the spark one, it's... I guess it isn't twice as fast. I think I said that it would be twice as fast, but it won't be, right? Because, like, it's half the damage in half the time, so it's the same DPS. It's just, like, you get the damage done quicker or something. But yeah, so really this doesn't matter at all. This doesn't impact anything here as far as I can tell. So yeah, I kind of had that wrong. But yeah, so Purge, probably not the best, but I don't really know what would be the best. Maybe, like, the dog probably doesn't help too much either, because the dog didn't really know what to do. It was just wandering around and got killed and, like, kind of, yeah, just wasn't helpful. So, I don't know, but maybe I want, like, dog plus switch just to have it. So just in a one slot, like that. Not really sure. Because we do need to, like, evade stuff. Maybe I just want to go back to my jaunt combo. Jaunt plus load plus, which one was it? Was it... it was Spark, right? Because, yeah, Breach didn't do much. That didn't have any, like, crazy interaction. But this one was the crazy interaction. By the way, I tested this just in this, elevator where, oh no, the spine is coming to kill you. I just tried, like... Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, I just had to confirm. I just tried sitting still, just doing nothing. And yeah, it just... nothing happens. You get hit 3 times and then it's over. So you, like, there's no way you can die. And I think I even have... in the save, I even have the limiter on? Yeah, I have the double damage limiter. So I don't think this works on the spine. I don't think this does double damage. I think it's just, like, only the process does double damage and the spine isn't part of the process, I guess? So, I'm definitely gonna remove all of the limiters. I mean, maybe I shouldn't, but let's just get the baseline of the boss, like how it feels and stuff like that. And then... I don't know. I mean, I can't really stun him, can I? Can I stun him? Can you stun bosses? I would imagine you can't. So it's probably pointless to do, like, Crash with Breach on it or something. Maybe just, like, Ping could be a decent... just DPS, just for, like, I could jaunt around and then ping when I can't. I mean, I guess this is my DPS, really. But that could be kind of interesting. And maybe I want Crash here. If I can't stun anything anyway, just having, like, stun immunity and damage reduction could be pretty good. Or Bounce. Bounce is also very good. What does this do on ping? Backstab damage. Yeah, I mean, I can't really make use of that. And what was this on ping? Yeah, this was the, like, damage over time. But surely I can still do the base damage, and then this will just add 20 damage per second as well. So that could be kind of good. That and... Breach? Oh, I can't put on Breach. Damn. Unless I remove something. Could do Bounce? Yeah, I mean, let's try that. Let's do this instead. And just rebind these like this. Maybe I want 4 functions so that if I die, I have like 4 extra lives. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I guess let's try with this and see how it goes. So we have a quick attack that'll do damage over time and bounce between targets. So I'll try and like pop him with that every couple seconds if I can help it. We'll try and keep the dog up, even though the dog didn't seem to do much. And then this is our like main thing that I'll try and use to evade attacks and just like dash next to him, I guess, to do a bunch of damage. We also want to make use of these walls to avoid the barrage, I suppose. So yeah, I guess let's test it. Yeah, it's purging. Wow, that's doing a lot of damage. Okay, I don't want to be in his attacks when he's doing that. Oh, summon my dog. Get him, dog! Yeah, the dog doesn't do much. Oh, shit. Shit, I can't get past. Why can't I... What? Why couldn't I get past there? That was really weird. For some reason, it wasn't letting me pass. Yeah, this might not work out. Is this even doing any damage? I don't feel like I'm doing any damage. Well, that's an emergency turn. So, let's try then to, like, dash over to him. That's not doing anything. Now it says I can do it. And then we'll dash, like, over here at the end. It's not doing anything. This just isn't doing damage. Well, that's not good. So I only have... Wow, that was the emergency turn again. Yeah. So I'm not doing anything here. And I wonder why. Guess I'll just sit here. Something like that could be fine. Yeah, so this setup is just not good. But again, that's really strange because, like... Oh, this setup isn't good, but how would I know that? How would I know that this combination doesn't do any damage to the guy? There's, like, nothing you can do to predict that. Yeah, that's it again. I mean, I can't really do much except just ping a couple times. Will I go here? It says I will go here, but will I? Or am I gonna get stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay. And I'm dead. Alright, dog is gone. I wasn't even spawning the dog anyway. That is just impossible to avoid too. Like, I don't understand. Like, if that thing wants to hit you, it just hits you. There's like no tell that is gonna happen either. And I keep getting stuck behind those things. Uh-oh. Yeah, and you can't really make use of the, ow. The walls, like, that much? Shit. Guess I just have to do this. That's all I can really do during the turn. Oh shit, I didn't mean to jaunt there. I mean, it is close. I just have to try and keep this damage over time on him. Yeah, okay, I mean, I did it, but man, that is a weird fight. That is a really weird fight. I don't really think I like that. It's so wonky, like, you can't really consistently avoid anything, even with Jaunt. The, like, thing coming down from the sky is completely RNG, it feels like, because you get almost no tell, and sometimes it's just, like, super easily avoidable by just, like, walking in the direction you're walking, but other times it lands right on you, and you can't do anything about that, because you can't react in time. Man, that's very strange. I mean, again, my setup wasn't great there. I think, like, pretty much all of my abilities had an aspect of them that just wasn't working, so I don't know. But, well, that's fair enough, I guess, but what if we retry now? Okay, and then let's get, like, load on. I mean, sure, why not? I'm not gonna use it. I just want to test this out. So what if we now just go here again?
Oh dear.
Is it this spot? Well, I'm not hitting him. So this didn't work out. But I can ping, I guess. Yeah, now the spine hit me. Why was the spine hitting me now and not before? Huh. Because when I was sitting there, it definitely wasn't doing anything, right? Like, it was never hitting me. So I guess it's kind of cheese, but it's not, like, complete cheese. And I wonder what actually happened. You can just avoid the AoE attack, but not this attack. Very strange. I don't know why this is doing this. I guess you could put on bounce, because then you can just block that attack. That would work. But yeah, okay, I guess that's kind of it. I'm gonna load the previous save, like, where I left off last time, and we'll just continue on like normal. But very strange boss fight. I don't particularly like it. I think the Sybil one worked better. That one at least felt like a boss fight. It was hard to, like, avoid the attacks and stuff, but that was the point, and at least you could avoid the attacks, and she had, like, wind up, and you knew how the attacks worked, and you could, like, sidestep them, and I don't know, that just felt like a better fight. This one is just really chaotic and weird and RNG-based, it feels like. And again, if you don't know that the fight is coming up, and how exactly the fight works, like, exactly the mechanics, there's no way you can know what will be good for it, so you'll probably have, like, no functions that do anything, which is really strange. But anyway, 1 second. Alright, we're back here. Now, like I said last time, I want to do some testing here. I also did look a bit more at what I was doing in the,
Time to prep for a big meeting with Asher and Grant.
I guess those are gonna be like a double boss, Asher and Grant? I don't know. But I did look at the speed test, what was happening, and, like, I think I get sort of what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be kiting a lot more with the Purge ability that creates the, like, trail of damage. You can, like, put that on the dogs to make them slow, and then, like, make them run through it so they keep taking damage and stuff, but still, I don't have any clue what Void does. It was showing some really weird things, like, when I purged something and then voided it, in the turn it said something about, like, it's voided, but then also over something for purge, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but there were weird words like void, or voided, and over, and damage, and something. Like, there's clearly some kind of effect going on with it, but since I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it for now, so let's go into the practice range. And yeah, let's
see what you got.
Yes. Let's see what Purge has got, especially, because we need to test this out. So, again, we know what this does. I'm just gonna test it again. So I hit once.
Need to aim it.
He even, like, comments on them. Interesting. And it's supposed to do 120 damage, but it did 119. Great. Another case of excellent mathematics and coding, I suppose. I don't know why it does that. Like, before it does the final tick of damage, it's already expired, which is strange. But then, if I hit again, it just refreshes the duration. Yeah, so it refreshes the duration when you hit them again, and just does the same damage over time, which is like, what was it, 120 over 3 seconds, so 40 damage per second. So if you just keep hitting them, you're just constantly doing 40 damage per second, which is pretty good, but not, like, amazing. But then, yeah, you can put, like, crash and load on it to make it an AoE thing. And making it an AoE thing means it also applies the debuff to everything, right? Yeah, all of them are taking damage over time, but all of them also take the initial damage, which is how much? Can't really tell, like 30 or something? I guess I can go into turn. I should be using that more. Well, now it says 121. What the hell is going on with the math in this game? 121, but that's not true. Now it's exactly 120. So it didn't do more damage from the load particle. Or like load effect. I thought that did like a burst of damage. I guess not. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty good, because it'll like stun in an AoE and do damage over time to everything, but it's very slow. It's slow to like land it, so not sure about that. Wasn't there something else I wanted to test? Like, this is kind of pointless as well. We can test that, I suppose. Like, if I shoot these out, they're not gonna go to one each. I think they're just gonna go to one of them. Yeah. And then they just hit, and it's just like half of the effectiveness. That's really strange. Obviously, this is supposed to split up the damage and go to multiple targets, but it doesn't. It never does. It seems like it's impossible for it not to seek out the same target, even though when you have no target, they clearly like go off in different directions, seemingly so that they could split up and do damage to multiple targets. So, again, that's just a case of weird coding. This just does nothing. Spark is just never ever a good idea to put on Purge, because it just means you're losing half your total damage. It's still the same damage over time, but over a much shorter time, half the damage. That's just so strange. Yeah, man, why is this game so bad at math? It doesn't make sense. What is going on with that? Well, I guess we didn't really need to test anything else with Purge as a main ability, I think. I mean, I did want to test the passive, but I can't really do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, 10 damage. Like, I had that on and I didn't really notice it at all. I guess that's not very useful, as far as I can tell. Yeah. So I think we're done with Purge testing on its own. So I guess now, we just have to test what happens to things when you put Purge on them. So this will just do damage over time. So it'll stun and do damage over time. Which, I mean, I don't think that's like super useful. Because yeah, I mean, it'll be slowed, but it's stunned for the same time, so... Or almost the same time, it's like 1 more second. So the slow is kind of lost because of that, and you're not doing that much damage over time. So that doesn't seem too good. And this does the same thing. And this is just 20 damage per second, so... Really not that good, but I guess it does have more range. Wow. Good aim. Yeah, just a little bit of extra damage. Doesn't really seem worth it to me. Spark. Okay, now this could be good. Getting a 70% slow for 2 seconds on Spark, and a damage over time on everything that Spark hits. That could be incredible. Let's see. Yeah, that's like purging all of them. That's one of the better combos, for sure. That seems very, very strong. Because then you can just keep doing this, and like when you're kiting dogs and stuff like that running at you, they'll be way slower and you can, like, get away and stuff. Jaunt around like this and then jaunt. Like that. And then do it again and then jaunt again. So you can actually play keep away a little bit more. That seems good. That seems like one of the better uses for Purge. And then here, this one is interesting too. It spawns a Purge parasite at the user's origin that is the exact same damage and damage over time and slow as normal Purge. So you just get the normal Purge on Jaunt. And it's just where you spawn from. And it doesn't go that far. But I mean, that's not bad, actually. So what if I, like, put load on that? If I put load on Jaunt, will that... oh shit, we have to redo this. Whatever, just drag all these out. So that, and this, and this. Does that mean that only Jaunt does an AoE? Or the AoE applies Purge as well? Or the Purge has AoE as well? Wow, go for the furthest one away. Good job, little Purge. Wow, this seems unreliable. Okay, it does not seem to have any AoE, as far as I can tell. And if I dash over here... Oh, is that... Wait. I thought this was, like, at the end of the jaunt, not the beginning of the jaunt. I guess that's a different thing because Purge is on it. But if I, like, dash here now, am I gonna purge all three of them? No, only one of them. That's weird. That changes the effect, doesn't it? Yeah, around the destination. So if I put this on and remove this, now it's at the destination. Strange. I don't know why that does that. That seems like a bad thing. Alright, well... Oh man, it's already kind of late. Not sure I have time to test everything. But yeah, so Jaunt plus Purge seems maybe okay, but I don't think it's gonna be, like, incredible. Did I look at all these? I think I already looked at all of these. Just, like, I want to see how they actually work in action. Why is this guy... I mean, this guy is getting purged. Yeah, it just, for some reason, says it isn't. Also, that's a pretty long jump range. It jumps from this guy over to this guy, right? Like, if I shoot here... Yeah. This might be a good one. Just for spreading Purge, slowing things down and doing damage over time. And then, could you put Crash on bounds as well? Yeah, that also makes it stun. That could be pretty solid. And that was doing only 20 damage. So for damage, it's not that great, I suppose. But, like, stunning them? Keeping them still and then also slowed? Not terrible. Though bounds as a main ability is kind of janky, very slow. And then on switch, apply damage over time. I don't even need to test that. One thing I did want to test though was ping on switch. Just actually, let's remove it. I just want to see how it looks. So it's kind of slow, switch normally, and then if we put ping on it, wow. See, now that's what ping is supposed to do. That is way faster. So I think that's definitely the way to go. Having switch with ping is probably much better than having ping with switch. Sure, ping with switch is like completely instant. You just click once and you've switched them, but it's much lower range and half the duration. So this is a good combo, I think. And then this I don't need to test here. The dog, damage over time. It doesn't say how much, so I guess we have to test it. I guess he's not really gonna, like, let that happen. So I have to go into turn, switch over to him, and then bark. 145. Does that mean he's doing 25 and then it's 120 over the time, or how does that work? No, he does 75. So it does... Oh god. Wait, what would that be? So he does 75 damage, and it says it does 145. So it's 70 damage? Why is it 70 damage from the damage over time? I don't really know, like, why that is what it becomes. But I mean, sure, that seems okay. It's just, like, adding to the DPS of the dog. Especially if you put, like, Switch on the dog. You could do that, like, Switch and Purge. Not sure that's worth it, but it's an idea. And then this one, 3 Purge Parasites. This just doesn't seem that good. I mean, it seems like a good interaction for Mask, but... yeah, that's what I was thinking. That is terrible. Why didn't they code it so that they would intentionally fan out and, like, go for program different targets? That makes no sense. That is so bad. Jesus Christ. Also, I guess you can circumvent the cooldown of that by just, like, taking it off and putting it on again. Not that you can do that during combat. Yeah, this one seems pretty good. And 100 damage in 3.5 seconds. This might be okay? I mean, it's a decent amount of damage. I don't know. I don't think this is one of the better load combos, but it's something, I suppose. It also doesn't make it like... Hello? Can I... Thank you. It doesn't make it... Oh! Interesting. So wait, the Purge damage over time, was that just coincidence, or can it not take you down to below 1 HP? Let's just try it on zone. God, I need to end the episode. Jesus. No, I guess it can kill. We've seen that before. I think that was just coincidence. Yeah, wow. That was one hell of a coincidence. I don't know what I was saying before. But yeah, ping with this does seem pretty good, because it's like still a very long time for slowing and damage over time, and you can just keep doing it to add in the ping damage as well, right? That does work, doesn't it? 85 over 3.5 seconds. No, does that just make it so that ping doesn't do any damage up front? It's only like... No, it definitely does damage up front. Okay. It's just, again, very confusing mathematics. I think they, like, combine the two, even though that shouldn't happen. You should say, like, ping does 15 damage plus 60 over time, or something like that, whatever it is. I feel like that would just make more sense. Yeah, it's 20 damage per second, 40 damage, and then 15 on that. Wait, 55? That, I don't think that's what it said, was it? $85 over 3.5 seconds. Huh? Excuse me? Over 2 seconds. God damn it, game. This is so wonky. What is wrong with everything in this game? Nothing works the way it's supposed to. How did this, like, pass testing? I don't really understand. It's not like one little thing here or there. It's like more than half of the interactions in the game don't add up with what they say they should do. It's so strange. Well, I guess that's some testing. So next time we'll just leave and go either left or right. I don't really know. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.